Welcome back to the Crypto Ninja channel. I do want to look at Ethereum and Bitcoin because it does look like Ethereum is breaking out and it looks like it's starting to outperform Bitcoin. So this Ethereum Bitcoin chart basically shows you how well Ethereum is performing compared to Bitcoin. If it is up on the day, that means that Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin by that percentage. Right now, I look for continuation. Anytime you're above the 200-day moving average on any asset, I say the longs or the dips are for buying. And really, I look for more upside on this asset. I don't see any reason that as long as you stay above the 200-day moving average, which is coming in at 2 cents, and the moving average is starting to curve to the upside, I don't see any reason we don't go to the next resistance at basically 3.1 cents on ETH Bitcoin. That means that there's likely a very high chance that we see a 15 to 20% rise to the upside here on Ethereum over Bitcoin. That means Bitcoin could go flat and Ethereum could rip another 20%. Really, on Ethereum, the asset itself, I'm looking for close to $3,000 here in the next few days, probably sometime by market close on Friday, which is less than 2 days away. We'll see what happens. Anything is possible, but it looks very bullish to me on the 4-hour time frame. The 1-hour time frame is kind of breaking out of a rising wedge. Usually these break down, but when they break out, that means one of two. That means two things. It is a very bullish asset, and two, they break up pretty fast. So again, if Ethereum's close to $3,000, $2,950, something like that, by Friday, afternoon or evening, I wouldn't be surprised at all. It'd be a very nice blessing. I'm in a 2 long Ethereum trades on 2 different accounts. One has a take profit of $29.58, and the other one does not have a take profit. I'll stay in that trade as long as you hold the 4-hour 200-day moving average. That could last in a bull run for months on the 4-hour time frame. I've seen it happen for months. Bitcoin's stayed above its 4-hour 200-day moving average for months when it's in a bull market and in the most bullish of states. So we'll see what happens, but Ethereum looks like it's going to continue to outperform Bitcoin, and this is the first time this bull run that Ethereum's actually starting to look good to me, and I've always said, this entire bull run at least, do not buy Ethereum, it looks like trash. I gotta say right now, if I didn't have much money, I would take a chance and I'd probably just buy Ethereum over Bitcoin. I rarely say that. I believe Bitcoin is the best asset to hold, and I still think in the next 10 years, Bitcoin will, over the majority of the next 10 years, Bitcoin will continue to outperform Ethereum, but short term, at least for a swing trade, I would be buying Ethereum over Bitcoin, and that's just what I would do. Now, if you lose 2 cents on Ethereum Bitcoin, yeah, then that statement is negated, and I would go back to Bitcoin. But as long as you can stay above 4-hour 200, I would stay long on Ethereum Bitcoin, and again, that's coming in at 2 cents right now. So again, 31.48 is the next target to the upside, and if I go back to the 1-hour time frame, you need to hold this low here, that's for sure. It looks like it might make a lower high in the 1 hour, but the higher time frames still look like they have more gas. So I would like to see the smaller time frames hold 24.6. Let me jump to the 8-hour time frame. 8-hour, look at that. That's completely oversold. Looks like the 4-hour time frame that had that rising wedge, or maybe you can see it better on the 1 hour. It looks like the 8-hour suggests that the 1 hour is going to go parabolic because the 8-hour time frame is making a higher low. Oversold. It looks very good to me on the 8-hour time frame. Even the 6-hour looks just as good to me. So we'll see what happens, but I'm bullish on what I'm seeing here on Ethereum Bitcoin, and I don't see any reason why we can't continue to push to the upside. So it's not the most beautiful flag, but Ethereum has the same flag on the smaller time frames, and I see this breaking to the upside. These break out 68% of the time. And again, we'll see what happens. Rising wedges break out less than 30% of the time, and yet it might be doing just that right now. So again, here's a bear scenario. And this happens on a lot of assets. You make a rounded top here outside of a rising wedge. You break out of the rising wedge. It looks like you're going to go parabolic, but then you just make a rounded top. I believe that won't happen, but you have to be open-minded because I've seen that happen many times. Rising wedges make a slightly higher high, look like they're breaking out, and then they just make a rounded top and eventually roll over. So to me, I don't think that's going to happen, but it has to be in the back of your mind. Be open-minded. Always use a stop loss. This is not financial advice. If you guys have requests for other altcoins, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video. If you guys would like to join the trading group, click the watermark in the right-hand corner of your screen to join the Patreon. In the Discord, I give you altcoin setups and Bitcoin setups every single day, so no reason not to be there. I'm making money. If you follow what I'm doing, you'll make money as well. That's all I got. It looks like Ethereum is going to continue to pound to the upside here for the rest of this week. This is not financial advice. That's all I got. The trend is your friend until the end. Right now, the trend is to the upside on Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Cheers, and have a great rest of your Wednesday night. Adios.